is coming down, headed to Dallas, just outside, about an hour outside Dallas. And boy, it's coming down. We're on I-30 West, right around the Rockwell area. Sort of the area that I passed the area I blew a tire in. Oh, that's for, I got two oversized loads behind me pulling, they're not American tanks. I don't even think they're tanks. I want to say they're, what do they call them things? Striker vehicles, or a Fox or something like that. But I got two of those behind me. So that's what you hear on the CB. And it has gotten so bad that we've came to a creep. It's kind of cleared up, even though it doesn't look like it's really clear. Yeah, so we're going to the Atomic truck parking, and then after that we should be doing our 34. Don't worry about the clock. That thing's not, I don't know what's going on with this thing. It might be the weather, or I might just got blessed with 14 more hours. We'll take it. Oh man. But yeah, I woke up I drove through the night, waking up at the rest area last night, and I don't do any recording at night. Fairly simple drive. I did end up taking about an hour and some odd break as soon as I crossed into Texas and found a good stop on the side on the on-ramp, because I needed to take a 30 because I wasn't going to make it there the whole entire way. That's a lot of water over there. So I decided to just get as close as I could to where I felt comfortable, and take a break. And it was right around the time when all the rain had started, so I was like, I just want to get out of this for a little bit. Then there was a major accident on the left side, which shut down all of 30 east and rerouted people onto the frontage road on the side. So yeah, be safe out here, man. But yeah, so with this 34, I want to do a lot of editing. I haven't really put out that many videos, but I have a lot of them that I've been recording. So if you like the content that I've been given, please like and share.
Anyone want to give me a radio check?
Got you loud and clear.
I appreciate it.
Please like and subscribe to the channel so that I can continue to get this content out there and get it to more people. Hopefully it's helping somebody. I thoroughly enjoy it. Somebody did ask me in the comments how long have I been driving. As of like mid-October, I'm about at 6 months. I'm about at 6 months of driving now. I thoroughly enjoy it. I do feel like if you've been driving, I'm in my late 30s. So if you've been and I've been driving across country multiple times in different countries all around the world. And it makes knowing the road easier. The driving aspect, keeping in between the lanes and, you know, driving is relatively simple. But understanding the rules of the road and understanding them for larger vehicles is a thing as well. In the military, I drove large vehicles all the time. And I was one of those guys, you'd just be like, all right, put me on that. I had a license for almost everything. All right, we are getting a little worse here. There's a car getting on behind me. But yeah, understanding the road, understanding road conditions is a major factor in a lot of things. Understanding the weight and the capabilities of your vehicle is big as well. Normally when I get under 50, I put my hazards on, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those on because I got a truck behind me. And UPS, he passed me earlier when it got really bad because I got stuck behind this truck. he has his hazards on, so we're just gonna slow it down here a little bit. But yeah, just knowing those things, right? Especially if you're in a car and you're not used to the road, or you're a new driver in general, and you see a bunch of cars on the highway or trucks or things like that, and they start putting their hazards on, it's like a, hey, see me because I'm slowing down. For me specifically, if I'm under 50 on a 70, or if I'm creeping or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna put those hazards on so people know, hey, something's different about that vehicle that I'm approaching. Whether we're slowing down, there's a major slowdown ahead, or whatever the case may be, you can't see nothing when you're behind these trucks. So you increase your following distance, but all right, but at certain speeds for the vehicle behind you, hey, letting them know like, hey, I am well under speed, like speed limit 65.
How about you eastbound? How's it looking back behind y'all?
Oh, I thought we were gonna get some updates. This is, Jesus, that road was tore up. This is Saturday morning in Dallas, or heading to Dallas. I will get there around 11. So I didn't anticipate too much traffic, but hey, trucking, rain. Rain hits, whole nother ballpark. Rain hit about an hour and a half ago, and it's been raining ever since. So that's definitely going to change the trip. I'm not going to be cruising down at 70 miles per hour. I'm not going to maintain that speed that I would before. And like stuff like this, wow, there's an accident over there, cars in the median. So yeah, this construction area sucks. So yeah, like I know that I'm not gonna make it there. But with this specific load, I don't have this is just a drop into the Atomic parking. It's a secured parking lot. I've done a video there before, I'll show it there again. But this is just a drop, and like again, I'm ending my 34-hour reset, possibly. So with that being said, it's just, you know, going there, dropping it off, that's it. So I don't have to worry about an appointment time. Am I gonna be unloaded? Am I gonna, no, I don't have, it's drop and hook. Drop it when you get there, hook the next one, and keep it moving. There is no rush, especially for safety and in trucking in general. There's no rush. And honestly and truly, I love working at this company. I've never felt rushed, forced to do anything. It's, hey, and honestly and truly, nobody's ever called me and asked me like, hey, how far are you from that load? Ever. So, or how far are you from that, for that delivery? That's never happened. I have called them and been like, hey, I'm supposed to arrive there at this time, gonna get there at that time. Is this a hard time slot or whatever? And they'll make a couple phone calls, or they'll be like, hey, just go ahead and get there when you get there. As long as the facility is open, they'll go ahead and take you. Which is it eases the mind. Yeah, I might say I'm not rushing, but I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna get there by 3 and it's 2:50. Then, you know, if I know that, hey, they said they're open 24 hours or they're gonna be there till 5, 6 o'clock at night, then, you know, it just eases the mind. Because then you start thinking about, okay, if I don't get there, where am I gonna park this big old thing at? In certain places, it could be even further from where you're trying to get to. But all in all, like I said, it's never happened for me. I'm sure it will happen. But with this company, they're not pushing and pressuring you. They understand road conditions and things, and especially the way that I run. Like, this left door stays shut. You know, I take the break, I do the pre-trip, you know, I take the break, 30, as soon as that thing resets to 8 hours, boom, I'm gone again. But it's not every day, it's not every time. Like I just said, I just took a hour break instead of 30 because I needed to rest. And it was raining like crazy. So, you know, but I'm very good at time management. And that's a very important thing when you're out here driving, is time management, right? Understanding the calculation. Okay, GPS might tell me I'm gonna get there at a certain specific time, but what time of day is it? What cities am I going through? Am I gonna hit rush hour traffic in those major cities? Can I skirt those cities and go another route? Oh, I'm supposed to get there. It's an 8-hour drive to where I'm going. I have to remember, oh, I also have a 30-minute break that I'm gonna have to do because I might not get there at exactly 8 hours. So I need to back that down, take my 30 earlier to give me more time to get there. Yeah, it's all coming back. Like, for instance, yesterday, I had like 50 minutes left on the clock, but there was an accident and I was coming up on a rest area. Why run out my clock when I have a whole nother day when I could stop there, not have to deal with all that traffic that's bottled up, and I'm within an hour of finding where I'm gonna park for the day. Just park where you're at. And I got some amazing parking, was able to straight shoot right on out of there. But yeah, we're gonna pick this up once we get into Dallas. We're about 49 minutes outside of Dallas, and I'll see you guys there. Peace. Man, I had to turn it back on. These people done lost their mind in Dallas in this weather. Had to blow the horn on multiple occasions. People, I'm used to Dallas, don't get me wrong, but when it's raining like this and oh, I don't want to be in the left lane, I'm gonna get in front of the truck, and then you slam on brakes? Like, are you crazy? Oh, people. We are 3.5 miles from 635. We're gonna go 635 south. Saw another accident. There was like an Escalade in the center on eastbound, and could have been a couple on this side. Jesus. I was just cruising along, minding my own business. We did get kind of packed there after the Rockwall area. But yeah, not too bad. But I know this route, so I also anticipate once you get to the area where that the lake is, once it spreads out to 3 lanes, it starts to get a little bit more congested. And then once you get down here closer to 635, this right lane, which I always try to get in my lane about 2 miles to the exit, so I'm prepared to make my exit. But when I get around this area, it does get very congested. No trucks in the left lane, and it comes up and ends up here. Makes sense because a lot of people are going to be getting off into 635, and some of them are going to keep going on I-30 into Dallas. What's going on over there? Never really seen an ambulance with a green light. But we're in Garland. Oh, we're slowing down. We're in Garland, so it's like north. Oh shit! I was gonna get over. And it's crazy because sometimes people slow down for there was no reason for all of that. It was just people not merging properly. But I had room to get over if I needed to. I just want to make sure because I got all this weight back here, and if they would have came to a complete stop, the best bet, safest bet for me would have been to get into the other lane. And I always keep an eye over there making sure I'm aware of all my surroundings. So if I need to make an evasive maneuver, it's open. Why is there a Camaro? Oh, buddy. That ain't good. Looks like he didn't hit nobody, but the car is definitely stuck. Yeah, so we're definitely creeping along. But it's little things like that, like if you're gonna get on the highway, I need you to get up to the speed that the highway is going, and stay committed to that. Now, I can't remember if, I want to say 635 south. I always forget when I get right here. It should be the right lane. This is all new construction, so, but I come this way a lot. But I think since I'm going to Atomic, I'm going to still stay on 635 south as if I was going to the yard, which should be the right lane. I always say this too. Yep, right lane. And it's also where they have the new off-ramp thing going on. Oh man. A little bit of rain, people lose their minds. Alright, so we're gonna be getting off here. If you remember from that first video going to Atomic, it was crazy getting through here. It's actually a truck broke down in here, but there's another lane. He probably moved some cones and got up in there. Car hauler. Yeah. So you always want to keep an eye on your trailer too. But generally speaking, I know that where the truck is, the lane's not too tight. But you want to still take it wide. We got Red Lobster, Hooters, Outback. Somebody was talking about delivering, one of my comments was talking about delivering to restaurants. There you go. You end up in there, and but it's a day cab. And this is the part that kind of like upsets me, when it pisses me off when I come through here, because why snake it? Why snake it right here at the end? Maybe to slow people down, who knows? But you coming out of this thing and you got to hit it right on the left, right on the right. We are good, and we're going to, yep. Well, I need to get out of this lane, but it's not going to happen now because freaking automatic. Let's downshift. Alright, we're going to downshift a little. Alright, we can get over. Let me in, let me in, let me in. Alright, we're going to ride this out for 8 miles. Take off my manual mode. I'm going to ride this out for 8 miles. Why do you have your hazards on? Road is clear. I want to get over some more, because one thing you'll learn about major cities is everybody waits till the last minute to get over, and then when there's you Mustang, when there's congested traffic, they'll wait till the last minute. Especially this exit for 80 West and 80 East. I normally get on 80 East to head to the yard. But yeah, when I'm in the city, I don't hang out in the right lane. My trainer taught me that, shout out to him. Mainly because it's so many last minute decisions that happen over there, so many brake checks. And I'm going through all these exits. I'm not planning on getting off for an extended period of time. So I don't have to deal with all that. Stay in a lane or two over from there. All right, Mustang. Now you're gonna... Back to what I was saying, for I was so rudely interrupted. Mustang from Georgia. Oh man, I forgot. When you get up in here, this is Pothole City. Pothole City. Its speed limit is like 6 when you come through here. Major speed bumps. This is gonna suck. Well, okay, well, at least I have enough hours. I can make it to the yard. I don't have to stay here. But I would probably call them and try to PC if I ran out of hours. I am gonna stop my drive clock here though, since I'm gonna be creeping. Let's see. Wait till I get to the gate. Oh, well, that car's not coming up. I can do it now. Dun, dun, dun. Stopping my drive clock, creeping through here. So it's gonna be interesting. So like, I'm just gonna get a change of clothes, just something light, so I can wash some clothes when I get there, because I'm gonna have to get an Uber from the yard. I guess I'm planning for both. I'm gonna have to get an Uber from the yard, Uber to my friend's house. I mean, I do like the fact that my car is currently being Turo'd out, but I miss having the convenience of having my car. It just, ugh. So my car is not at the yard. I always Uber from there. But at the same time, my car is not sitting parking for weeks at a time. It's making its car note. Oh. Let me get my license out. I gotta give them my license. So you have to show your license on the way in and on the way out. All right, let's get stopped here and check in. I see a J-Rail trailer. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be parking in between some trailers. Why would you park it so... Oh, there's room. It looked like there wasn't room. Like, why that one in the middle should be more to the right for the one on the end. But there's room in between the two. Should be able to pull up by that Camry. Watch the trailer. Yep. Creeping on up here. I see the hole. See the hole. I'm gonna get it a little bit more over. And all right, we're in there. Go back the other way. Straighten it out. 1, 2, 3. Boom, we're straight. And we're straight on this side. I think that other trailer's crooked, not me. I know I'm straight. Now I just gotta be careful not to hit the barrier back there. So we're gonna get about even. There we go. Oh man. We are in there. One shot, one kill.